Hello guys. Welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. Today, we are going to learn how to write a loan modification request letter. What is a loan modification request letter? A loan modification request letter is a formal written communication from a borrower to their lender, requesting a change in the terms of their existing loan agreement. This letter typically outlines the borrower's current financial difficulties, the reasons for requesting the modification, and the specific changes they are seeking, such as a reduced interest rate, an extended loan term, or a lower monthly payment. The goal of the letter is to provide the lender with sufficient information to consider, and potentially approve the modification to make the loan more manageable for the borrower. Here, Writing Practices will show you how to write a loan modification request letter step by step. Check this out. First of all, write your information as a sender. You need to write your full name. Under it, write your home address. Mention the number, street name, city, state, and zip code. And you can also add your contact information like phone number and email address. After that, write the date of the letter. You can use the format of month, date, and year. For the next, write the recipient's information. You can start with their full name. Under it, write their occupation in the organization. If you have no idea, it is okay to directly write the name of the organization or company. In this case is Citywide Mortgage Services. Under it, write the full address of the company or organization. Include the number, street name, city, state, and zip code. Also important, you need to write the subject of the letter. You can simply write, request for loan modification, and write the code or number of the loan you mean. After completing all these information, now you can open the letter with a formal salutation. Simply write Dear Mr. or Mrs. or Ms., followed by the last name of the recipient. Or Dear Sir or Madam if you don't know their name. In the first paragraph, this is introduction paragraph. You can start with a simple greeting like, I hope this letter finds you well. And then, you need to write the purpose of the letter. Yes, state the intention of writing the letter, which is to request a modification of the current loan terms. By doing so, you will need to write the loan details. It means, you must mention the specific loan number for which the modification is being requested. And here is the example how you write it. I am writing to request a modification of my current loan, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, with Citywide Mortgage Services. After stating that, now you must explain your current situation. Briefly describe the unforeseen circumstances that have impacted the borrower's ability to meet the current loan terms. In this letter, the problem is a significant medical emergency. If you have the same case, then you can copy this. Due to recent unforeseen circumstances, including a significant medical emergency in my family, I am finding it increasingly difficult to meet my monthly mortgage payments under the current terms. In the second paragraph, this is where you write the reason for modification request. You can firstly write about commitment to obligations. Yes, it is highly recommended that you express your commitment, as the borrower, to fulfilling your loan obligations and your intention to avoid delinquency. Make it sound promising and convincing. You can write something like, I am fully committed to fulfilling my obligations, and wish to avoid any potential delinquency. After that, continue by stating specific request. In this section, clearly state the specific modification being requested. They are such as an extension of the loan term to lower the monthly payments, or something like that. If you have no idea what to write, you may simply copy this. Therefore, I am seeking your assistance to modify my loan, to ensure it remains manageable within my current financial situation. Specifically, I am requesting an extension of the loan term, to lower my monthly payments. In the third paragraph, now you can talk about supporting documentation. In this paragraph, you can mention the attachment of documents that support the borrower's current financial situation. They are such as pay stubs, medical bills, and a letter from the employer detailing income reduction. The recipients then will check those documents after your mention. For example, you can write something like, "Please find attached documentation that supports my current financial circumstances, including recent pay stubs, medical bills, and a letter from my employer detailing my income reduction. And elaborate more about your financial situation through these documents." You may write, "These documents illustrate the challenges I am facing, and underscore my immediate need for a loan modification." By doing so, you are telling the recipients that the loan modification is an urgency. In the fourth paragraph, this is where you write about loyalty and track record. You can start with borrower's history. Yes, highlight your history, as a borrower, with the lending institution. They are including the duration of the loan, and your diligence in meeting obligations until now. You have to convince the recipients that you are such a responsible person. And you may write something like, "I have been a loyal customer of Citywide Mortgage Services for 5 years. And have diligently met my loan obligations until now." After that, you can continue by writing your hope for resolution. Sure, you can express your hope that a mutually beneficial solution can be found to allow you as the borrower to continue honoring the loan. I mean, you may write it like this: "I am hopeful that we can find a solution that allows me to continue honoring my loan while accommodating the temporary setback I am experiencing." You can just simply copy this. In the fifth paragraph, this is about willingness to cooperate. Of course, you need to state that you understand the procedures and requirements. Acknowledge that there may be specific procedures and requirements for processing a loan modification request. And you can write this part like this: "I understand that there may be procedures and requirements for processing a loan modification request. And I am prepared to cooperate fully." Not only that, but you need to also show your willingness to cooperate. In this case, express the borrower's willingness to cooperate fully, and seek guidance on the next steps, and any additional information or documents needed. This is how you write it: "I am seeking your guidance on the next steps, and any additional information, or documents you may require, to evaluate my request." In the last paragraph, which is the closing paragraph, write an expression of gratitude. Thank the lender for considering the request, and express appreciation for their support during the challenging time. For example, you may simply write, "Thank you for considering my request for a loan modification. Your support during this challenging time is greatly appreciated." After that, write your hope for positive outcome. Of course, it is okay to convey hope for a positive response, and willingness to discuss further details. For example, "I am looking forward to your response, and am hopeful for a positive outcome." Besides, you need to give your contact information. Provide your contact information for any questions or further clarification. They can be your phone number and email address. Here is how you write it: "Please feel free to contact me directly at 312-555-6789, or jessica.davis@email.com, should you have any questions or need further clarification." And finally, you can close the letter with "Sincerely." Add your signature, and write your full name under it. So, that's how you write a loan modification request letter step by step. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.